Hi guys, it's Heather and this is the Butterfly Effect plant-based weight loss, and today is Wednesday and that makes it weigh-in Wednesday, and that's the day when I make a video and I tell you how my week has gone and I weigh in on other things that are happening in my life and answer your questions because I get quite a few questions now in the comments, people messaging me on Facebook, and so I just want to make sure that I'm also answering your questions. And I get it. Somebody takes off, over 280 pounds. You have questions, so I want to make sure that I honor that request. But a lot of you are here to find out how my week went and where my weight is going because I'm in that exciting time, which is the final countdown to getting 300 pounds off. And 300 pounds off is my penultimate goal. My ultimate goal would be about, I think it's going to be about 18 pounds under that, or I haven't done the math, but it's maybe 15 pounds under that. But in the meantime, that was my original goal, was 300 pounds off, and let's see how I'm doing. So last week I was at 156 pounds, which made me be 280 pounds off, okay? And then today, this week I took off 4 pounds. So my weight this morning was 152, and that means, I figured it out earlier. I think it means that I have 16 pounds to go, but 16 or 18 pounds to go. Anyway, I'm even less than 20 pounds to go to get to 300 pounds off. And last week I asked what you would like for a contest or for a celebration, and so I'm pretty sure the celebration is going to happen. Aw, Hanny, my kitty cat, wants to be part of us. There we go. Anyway, so the celebration's definitely going to happen, and let's see what else. Okay, so I want to address this question because this is the question I get the most, and I want to make sure that I answer it for you guys. And that is loose skin. Do you have loose skin? How do you prevent loose skin? Do you wish you wouldn't have lost weight because you have loose skin? Skin. That's what I get the most. Isn't that funny? Okay, let's just get right into it. Yes, I have loose skin. I have a lot of it. Thank goodness for clothes because it's crazy under here, I have a lot of loose skin, especially like on my upper arms, on the tops of my thighs, and my belly, and my bust. Well, what used to be my bust, because you would never know that I once had double D's. That's definitely a memory, a fond memory of when I actually had a chest. But okay, so yes, I have loose skin. Question number 1. Question number 2. How do you prevent loose skin? Well, I find that kind of funny only because I have a lot of loose skin. Another one that is funny to me is, will you show us? No, I will not. That is why I am very grateful for clothes. But I get why you're fascinated, and I get why you want to know. And so there is a show called Skin Tight that's on TLC, where you can definitely see people who have taken off a lot of weight, most of the time through weight loss surgery, and they lost weight really, really quickly, and they have lots of loose skin, and they're having surgery to fix it. So if you want to see that, that's what I say, look on YouTube, because there's lots of YouTube people, or watch that show, Skin Tight. Okay, so that was question number 2. And then, so how do you prevent loose skin? Okay, well, again, I didn't. I wasn't able to. But here's what I read on a dermatologist's website. They're, whether or not you get stretch marks or loose skin or any of the side effects from putting on weight or from taking off weight depends on uh, different things. So one of the factors is how much weight did you put on, because it's the putting on lots of weight, being very overweight, that eventually gives you the loose skin. It's not taking off the weight, right? Okay. So how big were you to start with? Well, I was over 400 pounds. I was 436 pounds. I'm 5'2". I stretched my skin a lot. So that is reason number one that I have loose skin. The second thing they said is how fast did you take off weight? And that's why a lot of the gastric bypass people have some loose skin. And I took it off, you could say, relatively fast. I've taken off almost 90 pounds since the beginning of this year. So that's been about like 70, been about 7 months or so. So lately I have been taking it off really quickly. But I was like, well, the horse is already out of the barn and down the road. It doesn't matter now. I already have loose skin, and I'd rather just have this weight off. And so, yeah, I've been taking it off quickly. But if you don't want loose skin and you haven't started your journey yet, maybe you want to go slow and do like 5 pounds a month is what this dermatologist recommended. So that's roughly a pound a week, which is an awesome rate of weight loss, weight release, weight removal. I don't say weight loss. I try not to, because I don't want my body to think that I've lost it somewhere and I want it back. I think of it this way. Some lady somewhere lost it and I'm donating it back to her. Or some man, somebody that needs it. So anyway, I'm removing weight. Okay, so how fast did you remove the weight? That was the second factor. The third factor is your age. And I'm 47, guys. I'm not a spring chicken. I feel great. I feel alive. I'm very healthy. I feel young, but in chronological years, my skin is not as young as it was. So if you have the opportunity to overcome your obesity at a young age, do it. Do it, you guys. Um, because I don't think you'll ever regret that decision. You have so much life that you can enjoy. So the sooner you start, the younger you'll be when you get there. So that is another thing. And finally, there's good old factor you can't control, which is heredity. How stretchy is your skin? How much elastin do you have? How stretchy was your mom's skin and your grandma's and your grandpa's? And so that's something that we can't really control. Okay, so things that don't work for loose skin. There's nothing you can apply topically that is going to help you. So no coconut oil, no special serum, no fancy cream. It doesn't work for stretch marks, and it doesn't work for loose skin. They're just save your money. The moisturizer I do use is coconut oil. I would never eat coconut oil, but I will put it on my skin because it's very natural and it doesn't have any, weird chemicals in it and stuff like that. I use organic coconut oil and never eat the stuff, but put it on my skin, put it on my hair. Cause I got some crazy hair. Okay, so that's that. And what else doesn't work? Drinking collagen. There's some people that say that you should drink animal collagen. That does not work. You have to make your own collagen. You can't steal it from someone else. So they debunked both of those. There have been all kinds of studies, and neither one of those things works at all. So save your money and save the poor animals that have to give you their collagen or whatever. It's also gross. It's gross. I don't want to drink anybody's collagen. No, thank you. I'll just make my own. Thank you. I'll just do that. Okay, so those are some things that don't work. Some things that might work. Lose weight slowly. Lose weight while you're young. or remove weight while you're young. Um, and also try a couple things, which are dry skin brushing, which is exactly what it sounds like. You take a brush, you brush your skin towards your heart, on your arms and your legs and your tummy and everywhere that you don't want loose skin. And you can get those kind of natural bristle brushes from like Bed Bath and Beyond, or fancy The Body Shop, or fancy places where you buy fancy stuff like that, or organic places where you buy organic stuff. They're going to have that, but it has to be a natural bristle brush, and you're supposed to do that in the morning and at night. And like dry, like not after the shower, before the shower. And that will stimulate your body to make collagen. Another thing that helps is exercise. Weightlifting builds your muscles so that it fills in the skin that was filled in with fat. So you want to do that. And then jumping up and down, like on a trampoline, or walking or running, all of those things make you move, and it makes you make more collagen yourself, so you don't have to steal it from anybody. So exercise, that can help. And then there's one more thing, which is hot cold showers. And so what you do is you stand in the shower with it comfortably warm, however you normally like the shower, and then you slowly go colder and colder and colder, and you stand in the cold shower for as long as you can stand it. And then when you can't stand it anymore, you do hot, hotter, till it's comfortably hot. Do not burn yourself, guys, but warmer than you might normally have it as the shower, but don't get burned. And then you switch back. So you go slowly colder, slowly warmer, and do that as much as you can. And the reason why is every time you get cold, your blood goes to your organs to warm them up, because it thinks you're freezing to death. It thinks you have hypothermia. And then every time you get hot, your blood goes to your skin to open your pores and to make you sweat, so that you won't get too hot. And so that's what you're having your blood do. You're having your blood move back and forth, and that helps move your lymph. That's also why exercise works, because it's moving your lymph system around, and it's really good for you. And your lymph is just as important as your blood. It's part of your immune system, but it has no pump. Like your blood has the heart for a pump, but your lymph has nothing, so you have to move it around with exercise and stuff. And we were not meant to sit in one place for like 8 hours at a time like we do in our crazy modern world and eating the things we eat. And then finally, there's some evidence that if you eat foods that are rich in phytonutrients and silica and all the other minerals, that can help with loose skin too. And so you might want to do that by eating a plant-based diet. I'm all down with the plant-based diet and the beautiful fruits and veggies. And so yeah, there you go. So that's why I have loose skin, because you can't really take off over 284 pounds or 85 or whatever I'm at without, that balloon's not going to stretch back, right? I mean, I basically stretched my rubber band further than it would go and stuff. Okay, so will I do anything about the loose skin? That's another thing that people ask. Am I going to have the surgery? Okay, well, if you would have asked me a while ago, I would have said no, because that's not why I took off this weight. I took off this weight to be healthy, and because I was dying, and I was dying inside. I was in so much pain. You guys know my story. I just had all kinds of crazy health conditions. I wasn't long for this world, and that is why I took off the weight, so I could be here for my kids, so I could keep the promise to my mom that I would take care of myself. Sorry about the dogs, you guys. So I could be here for my kids, and they wouldn't have to take care of me. That's my why. That's why I did it, okay? And I don't take surgery lightly. That's like major surgery. They're removing 15 or 20 pounds of flesh from your body. that's like a major surgery, and they have to put you under, and you have a hospital stay, and there's chances of infection, and you can die on the table. And so I don't take surgery lightly at all, and so that's why I would have told you no. So ironically, this morning I am headed to a plastic surgeon's office, but the reason why I have changed my position just on the tummy part, just on the belly, not even the arms or the crazy tops of my thighs or any of that, is because I probably am going to need abdominal surgery for something else, for a medical something that stems way back from when I had my kids, my 22 and 24-year-old kids. And so I've got some stuff going on. And so if I have to have surgery anyway, then I might go ahead and do it. And I just want to be upfront with you guys right from the beginning. And also, I want to say that people who do choose to have surgery, I completely think that they're totally within their rights. God bless them. I hope it comes out great. I hope it's everything they wanted. I think that everybody has the right to decide that for themselves. And just because it's not necessarily what I might choose, depends. I don't know. We're going to see here. But just because it's not what I would choose doesn't mean it's not right for you, and you shouldn't look into it, and you shouldn't feel good about it if you did have it. Same way I feel about gastric bypass. Wasn't for me. If it was a choice you made, or if it's a choice you're thinking of making, God bless you. I hope it goes great. I hope you get the results you want. I get it. It's like really hard to be very overweight and feel stuck. So, and I have to get used to that my skin doesn't look, I'm never going to be a bathing suit model, and I'm never going to look good naked, and I'm cool with that. I feel like that boat sailed, and that's okay, because I'm healthy, I'm happy, and I can do things that I couldn't do before. I can hike, I can hang out with my kids and have fun, and I've extended the years of my life and the life in my years, and I'm living a compassionate life where I respect all life and animals and the planet. So I have zero regrets. So that's the last question people ask me. Sorry this video is so long, but that's the last question people ask me is, would you do it again, knowing that you're going to look like a crazy melted snowman under your clothes? And I'm going to answer that one absolutely. Absolutely. 100% I would do it again. Because, as I said, health was my main driver. I wasn't going to be around. It doesn't matter what you look like if you're dead. That's, nobody looks good dead. Let's just say that. And then the other thing is, I can hide my loose skin with clothes. It's not convenient. I wear Spanx. I wear long sleeves. I position the camera so people don't necessarily see what I don't want them to see. I can hide it though. And take a look at my profile picture. Take a look at my before picture. And I don't think you can hide 436 pounds. So I do think I look better, as long as you don't look under my clothes. And why are you looking under my clothes? I don't even want the surgeon to see under my clothes this morning. The surgeon is going to see. So anyway, yes, 100% I would do it again. Okay, this has been a really long video. I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful week. I want to remind you that small changes made really consistently add up to 280 something pounds off or however much you need to get off. And remember to think like a thin person. Claim your end state. So I weigh 122 pounds. I might not be there yet, but in my mind I weigh 122 pounds, and it's coming up. It's coming up. 300 pounds off is just around the corner. So thank you so much for supporting me on my journey, and I'll see you next week. Talk to you soon.